Good afternoon and welcome to Nutmeg Sports on the HAN Network. Frank Granito standing in studio with Kevin Coleman. A very exciting show today. We'll be joined by the captains of the Darien boys lacrosse team. And Kevin, they are the newly appointed national champion Blue Wave lacrosse team as they officially have finished number one in both the Under Armour/Inside Lacrosse and USA Today polls. First time in program history, and surprisingly somehow a new first for Coach Jeff Braymeyer in his career.
Surprisingly, but it's rightfully deserved. And this is an excellent lacrosse program that I think everyone around here and across the nation have talked about so much about Darien lacrosse, boys and girls. But this boys team continues to open eyes here, and this season was just an eye-opener for a lot of people, including us, who got a chance to broadcast some of their games. And boy, was it fun to watch Kevin Lindley go to work, talk about what a season he had, and that's one for the record books, Frank, and it, again, rightfully deserved to be number one in the nation.
And so you look at everything that Coach Braymeyer has accomplished now, and I know it is a program and a team accomplishment, but Coach Braymeyer obviously deserves so much of the credit. You're talking about a man now with over 500 wins in his career, the winningest coach in Connecticut history. He's got 4 undefeated seasons, 3 of them in the past 4 years, over 13 conference titles, 13 state titles, 16 conference titles. I got them down, don't worry. 13 Gatorade Connecticut Player of the Year for lacrosse, and then countless All-Americans. All of this stuff that has been accomplished, and Coach Braymeyer was quoted saying, "We're proud and excited to have this feather in our cap. It's something we knew was in our reach. Some of it's generated by votes and some of it generated by the computer, but it's all good." That is courtesy of a story of the Stanford Advocate and Anthony Pirelli. But how humbling Coach Braymeyer can still be, and you still feel that sense of this is just another step on the elevator on the stairs for us. We need to keep climbing, getting where we want to be.
That's why he's such a great coach, because you think that being number one in the nation, that's good enough. No, not to Coach Braymeyer. He this is just business for him, and that's what's so impressive. You look at this Darien team throughout the season. If you ever go to one of their games, go early because you get a chance to see them warm up. It's just no music, very quiet. They're all go about their business, just like another day in the office, and it's so impressive to watch. And again, Frank, that speaks volumes to what Coach Braymeyer has done. Working basically from the ground up, starting from that youth program way back. Getting the message into these young players, and they really bought into it. It starts getting things going at the varsity level. It starts to pick up. They win some state titles, some conference titles, and here we are. 2017, and they get another state championship and a conference title on their belt.
It all came down to their last game of the season, the state championship against Cheshire. Darien had been ranked number one in the polls for nearly the entire season as they moved up to number one just towards the end of April. Winning that game, it was going to be assumed they would finish as the national champion. Our own Steve Buno of the Darien Times was at that game, got to catch up with some of the players, and has some highlights from that game as well. Let's take a look at that video now.
To be a part of something, this is something I'll never forget.
Never had a number one national ranking in program history, so it was great to get that accomplished.
It's been a great ride, and it's great to go out on top and on top of the nation.
Baby, let's go!
I mean, number one in the nation. That's all I gotta say.
Number one, baby!
Yeah, feels good. Right now, it feels amazing.
Yeah!
I gotta say, it's everyone else out there. I mean, without Kevin putting up those numbers, I wouldn't be getting open.
Number 12, Kevin Lindley, goal. Number
I mean, I work off ball, but it's all the players that hit me who get me the goals, so credits to them.
Number 12, Kevin Lindley. Number 12, Kevin Lindley with the goal.
It is nice to go out with a bang in my final year. It's a dream come true, so I'm happy.
You know, there's obviously a lot of firepower and a lot of stars. You can't pinpoint one.
Number 2, Brian Memphis. Kevin Lindley with the goal. Number 18, Matt Mays. Number 12, Kevin Lindley with the goal.
Somehow we pulled out for 54 in a row. To have a career record of 89-3, it's unbelievable.
Final score, Class M Boys Lacrosse Championship game. Darien 16, Cheshire 3.
This group of seniors is resilient.
To go, 4 FCX and 4 state championships in a row, the senior class is awesome.
It's really awesome to be a part of, and it's sad to see him go, that's for sure.
Leadership role that they showed this year, definitely going to take some notes. All of them, not even just the captains, all of them, all 12 of them.
We've been close. We've been in the top 5, but to come out as a national ranked number 1 team, it's a testament to the program and obviously the town, and we're just excited to be able to stake that claim.
I mean, this is a new height that we've never been before.
Cool. And you saw there again, Kevin, talking about Kevin Lindley. First of all, let's just start with those numbers. 106 goals, 134 points this year, finishes with 212, all Blue Wave records. And when you think about the players who have come through this program, what that means, that's one thing in itself. But it's just, this is a special group of young men, and what they've accomplished over their careers, it is only fitting it ends with the program's first national championship.
And it does, and you talk about Kevin Lindley, and in that video, it was a great video, by the way, credit to Steve Buno. At the end, it kind of showed what Kevin Lindley with, his mom, of course, who is Lisa Lindley, the head coach of the girls team. You saw him throughout the years as a little kid, and he got to celebrate with the girls teams and holding up the trophy when he was a little kid, and he spoke about how he wanted to get to that point. So pretty cool to see that Kevin Lindley, after all these years growing up into this program, getting to see him, develop into this fantastic lacrosse player and well deserving of these stats. I mean, my goodness, what an outstanding season, what a career for the Blue Wave.
We've got plenty more on Darien to come. We'll be joined after the break by Ryan Cornell and Finley Collins. They'll talk to us about their program's first national championship, what they remember most from their careers, and what they're looking forward to moving forward. That's all coming up next on Nutmeg Sports on the HAN Network.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
You don't have to go far for authentic Neapolitan cuisine and renowned wood-fire pizza. Pizzeria Loretano of Bethel is a contemporary Italian bistro, specializing in authentic wood-fired brick-oven pizza Napolitana. Pizzeria Loretano was named one of America's top 1,000 Italian restaurants in 2008 by Zagat, and recommended by Jane and Michael Stern on National Public Radio's Splendid Table. Located close to the Bethel Cinema, we focus on quality, and our food is always made to order. Join us for live jazz Sundays from 6 to 8. Find our schedule, menu, and more at pizzerialoretano.com, and like us on Facebook.
The new fishing season is fast approaching, so it's time to head over to the dock shop and get your gear in order. We're now offering bait in both Darien and our Westport location. The dock shop can service and repair your rods and reels, spool up new line, and fill any empty space you might have in your tackle box. Whether you're a fisherman, boater, or beach bum, the dock shop is a unique place to shop. The dock shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
Spring has sprung at Walter Stewart's Market, and we're celebrating the new season with fresh takes on spring. From the finest produce around to guaranteed fresh seafood delivered daily by the best local supplier. Not only are we your time-saving one-stop shop for everything you need this season, our personable team is always ready with a helping hand. Shop Stewart's for the best of spring. Find us at 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, or shop online at stewartsmarket.com.
La France de Charles Trenet, c'est la France de tous les Français.
I can't believe it.
Well, Dad, you did it. You sold 160 cars. Ready to go back upstairs now?
I think it's time. I wonder how the boys are making out in their new office.
Not what I had in mind, Kyle. What, Dad?
Maybe we should retire. Right now, lease a 2017 Rogue S for only $139 a month. Isn't it time you got Millerized?
I'm John Kovach. I'm a newspaper editor. I'm a high school football coach. I'm a television presenter. And I want you to love fishing as much as I do. Tune in to Yankee Fisherman, Thursdays at 1 on the HAN Network. It's like going to the tackle shop without leaving your office.
Back on Nutmeg Sports on the HAN Network, Frank Granito, Kevin Coleman. We are very happy to welcome to the program now Ryan Cornell and Finley Collins of the national champion Darien boys lacrosse team. And boys, let me start by saying congratulations. An unbelievable accomplishment and is very well deserved for you, this senior class, and this year's team.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Well, let me start right there now, guys. First time in program history you've won a national championship. What does that mean to you and this senior class?
I mean, it's a huge honor for us. We've worked our way through 3 undefeated seasons, and we felt like we needed the chance to really be claimed that national champion. And when we got that ranking early in the season, I think it really was put us on the spot and kept that pressure behind us. But we were able to live up to that pressure and that hype, and came out on top.
Yeah, I mean, first time in program history that we finished the season ranked number 1 in the country. It's a pretty special accomplishment. I think at the beginning of the year, that wasn't necessarily our goal, but our goal was to finish undefeated, and we knew if we did that, we would be in a pretty good position to be ranked number 1, and we were fortunate enough to finish number 1 in that one poll, so we're extremely excited by it. but it was a lot of hard work to get there, and it means a lot to us.
And Ryan, you talk about living up to the hype and dealing with that pressure. You guys knew week in and week out you were going to get everyone's best effort, and we'll talk about Kevin Lindley and his accomplishments up front, but I think what was most impressive was the defensive unit this year, just so controlling and dominant from start to finish. What can you say about this group and what you guys accomplished?
Yeah, we know each year coming in we're going to have a target on our back with a team to beat, and I think we really take a lot of pride in that, and it pushes us to get better every day. And defensively, it's got to be one of the best defense I think we've ever had. It's definitely the best defense I've ever played behind. I can't thank those guys enough for all the lockdown that they did all year. I think it's a huge testament to all the hard work that those guys put in. There's some under the scenes guys like Andrew Darby and Matt Gould who were pushing those three starters for to try and get into that starting role, and I think that made them a lot better. And just the offense every day in practice, really pushing those guys, and obviously going up against one of the top offenses in the country is going to make us better every day. So I think we had great success this year on defense, and hopefully they can keep going next year.
Can you two put into words, what these last 4 years have meant to you guys, considering how dominant you guys have been, and you guys are going to go down as probably one of the best senior classes here for boys lacrosse. Can you guys put into words what that means to you?
It means a lot. The past 4 years have been a great ride, and each year was a little different in their own right, but it was exciting to be a part of 3 undefeated teams, and to go out senior year with another one was really a huge honor, and I know we wanted to accomplish that at the start of the season. So, but despite all the success we had, I really just enjoyed being a part of the program and being around with my teammates every day. I would always look forward to going to practice because I knew I was in for something new. So it's really the relationships with the coaches and the players I'm going to miss the most, and what I'm definitely going to cherish the most about our 4 years playing here.
Yeah, I think freshman year really set the mold for us. That 2014 team going 23-0, coming off a season where they were 12-8. They really taught us how to be leaders and good teammates, and I think that kept going each and every year. The next year, even though we lost 3 games, that was the first time that we lost in our high school career, and that taught us what the feeling was like, and we knew that we never wanted to go back to that feeling. And I think just each and every year, we progressed and became leaders that we are, both on and off the field, and it goes to show how close our team really is.
And Finley, you talk about looking forward to come to practice and playing with your teammates and getting to work with your coaches. Let's talk a little about playing for Coach Jeff Braymeyer. What was that experience like for you guys the past 4 years, working underneath the winningest coach in Connecticut history and one of the best coaches in the history of high school lacrosse, truly?
It was incredible. Definitely playing under him was instrumental in my development as a lacrosse player. I can remember being a scared little freshman and having him kind of pushing me and, trying to make me more confident in myself. And I think that really benefited me throughout high school, just having someone that believes in you like that. And also just watching his passion for the game each and every day. He puts everything he has into this team and into this program, and he's truly what makes it run. He started it, and he's continuing it, and he's done a great job leading us. I've been extremely fortunate to have had him as a coach the past 4 years, and he's someone that I look up to a lot, and I feel like I learned a lot about the game, but also just about being a great person from him. So it was awesome to play under him.
You guys talk about your leadership skills. Now that you're graduating, you're on your way out of Darien High School, what's the message to your teammates who are going to be seniors next year and are going to be the captains? What's your message to them and how they should lead the team next year for the Blue Wave?
Honestly, I know it's sort of stereotypical, but just make the most out of every opportunity that you have. It's crazy to think that now we're graduating tomorrow and our careers are over. It still hasn't really hit me, but I think the message is just to keep the shit rolling and keep the bond that this team has, and really just cherish every single moment that they have left.
Yeah, I mean, we have a next man up mentality in our program, so I'm pretty confident that they'll be able to lead the team effectively next year, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to be successful again. But just kind of going off what Ryan was saying, we're extremely a supportive group, and I think that we have set a pretty good example for the way that you should treat your teammates, with respect and with care, and I think that they'll carry that on next year and hopefully have another really close team in 2018.
And now both of you have been a part of 8 championships with the boys lacrosse team. Finley, of course, you can add another 4 in football just the past 3 years, I think it is, 5 altogether in your career. Is there one for both of you that stands out of the rest of them?
I think they're all kind of stand out the same. The past 2 years, state championships obviously stand out because of the scoring, but it's a great feeling each time you get to that point. It never really changes. I think it actually only gets better each year. But to pick one that stands out is kind of hard because they all mean a lot to us.
Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, there were definitely a few games our sophomore year that were a little more competitive, that were definitely, I guess, interesting to play. I knew Ryan had some incredible games sophomore year, kind of back when we were unsure of ourselves as sophomores, and he really stepped up in those games. So I definitely remember moments like that early on, but each and every year it got continually better, just winning those championships and knowing that, you had some hardware to bring home. So it never gets old.
And you talk about games being a little more competitive your sophomore year. You guys have really separated yourselves now the past 2 seasons. What is it about this Darien program that has separated them so far from the rest of the FCX right now? Because it truly is Darien and then everyone else trying to play catch up.
Honestly, I think it's just the feeling of winning 23 straight games every year. We know coming into the season that the regular season is sort of a preseason for us. That's why we like to look at it. And the real season starts when we hit that first round of the FCX playoffs. And we know that there's no better feeling than hosting that trophy after the FCX championship and after the state championship. And I think that's what we've learned to do, and sort of that's how we developed into such a winning program. It's just there's no better feeling than reaching that 23 now.
Yeah, I mean, and I also think in those championship settings, once you get a taste for it, you kind of are a little more motivated the next time you get back there. So each and every time we've gone through these tournaments, I feel like we've gotten progressively better each year. Just knowing that we've been there before. I mean, there were a lot of young teams in the FCX this year who maybe were not as experienced in those games, but we had been there, we were comfortable, and we played our tails off. So, I mean, we had no intention of losing any of those playoff games because we knew it was win or go home. So, that I think we brought that mentality to each and every playoff game, and that's why some of the scores were so lopsided.
This question's for the both of you. Reflecting on your 4 years, what's the one thing you're going to take away the most from your 4 years here at Darien High School and playing for Coach Braemar?
I think it's just the bond that this team has. That's probably the thing that I'm going to take away the most. We're going to be back here next year watching them in May and June, and we're still going to be a part of that family. It's a huge extended family. We have alumni come back all the time to sort of watch, and so I definitely think it's the bond that we have amongst each other.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I think that being able to come back and feel so welcome into a program that's been so successful, it almost feels like you've never left. I mean, we have our college guys come home each and every year and come to practice with us. So, I mean, it's really exciting to just know that we're such a tight-knit group and that we have such a storied leader who, we all really look up to and have learned a lot from. And I think that each and every year, that's going to be what these teams take away from it. Not necessarily all the success, but just the bonds that we've created and the memories that we've made.
Well, you guys are certainly going to have bragging rights coming back next year compared to some of those other college players, seeing that you're the only ones who have won a national championship under Coach Braemar. Just quickly, one final thought here. You're both going to be pursuing your careers at the collegiate level. Ryan, you'll be attending the University of Vermont. Finley, at UPenn, you'll be rejoining Mark Ivanchek, one of your former teammates. What are your thoughts right now, guys, as you get ready to get into those summer workouts and then head off to school for the first time?
I think we're starting to shift over now. It's going to be a lot stronger level of play and much faster of a game. I know watching a lot of college games that it's definitely going to be tough. It's going to be an adjustment, but I'm very excited for the next step.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be a lot of work this summer getting ready, and definitely going to be a little bit of an adjustment. But I think that we're excited for it, and can't wait to step on campus again with some of those guys like you mentioned, Mark and Jack, obviously, who just finished up their freshman year there. So I'm really excited, and it should be a lot of fun.
Well, it's been a lot of fun talking with you guys, and it's been even more fun getting to watch you play. Congratulations again on all the success in your careers, and we want to wish you the best of luck at the next level.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll talk to you guys soon. That was Finley Collins and Ryan Cornell, captains of the Darien boys lacrosse team, the national champion Blue Wave boys lacrosse team. Kev, we're going to step aside one more time. We'll have a little more on Nutmeg Sports when we get back after the break.
Part of banking well is doing good. That's why, with the support of local community partners, Bankwell has launched the Bankwell Pet Adoption Project to boost awareness about the hundreds of animals in local shelters that need a home. And when you donate to the cause using the Bankwell self-service coin machines, we'll match your donation. For details, visit mybankwell.com/pleaseadoptme. Bank smart, bank local, bank well.
Pizza to satisfy even the most demanding critics. Tuesday Pazza Pizza.
At InSports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Registration is now open for our fitness training programs for high school athletes. The InSports Performance Center is offering blast speed classes, athletic functional movement assessments, and both men's and women's elite speed and strength training. Our premier programs help bring athletes to the next level. Call 203-268-1214 for more information. Like and follow us on Facebook.
If you're watching this broadcast, you're not alone. The HAN network is available for 200,000 Connecticut cable customers on the Frontier network, and we've also reached more than 2 million viewers on our free live streaming sports, news, and entertainment broadcasts. To reach our rapidly growing audience, contact Advertising Director Jessica Murrin at 203-273-7312 or email jessica@han.network.
When it comes to considering the outside of your home, just imagine the possibilities. Whether your dream is a stunning freeform pool or a tranquil, secluded garden, the team of professionals at Stonebridge Associates will make it a reality. We offer unparalleled landscape design and construction, masonry development, pools, spas, and water features, as well as landscape and garden maintenance. No other firm can offer the same level of creativity, quality, and personal attention. Discover the possibilities at stonebridgeassociates.net or call 203-544-8376 today.
At the Milford Bank, we offer an extensive selection of lending products and services to meet virtually any need. Submit your application online in our Mortgage Web Center. Start to finish, you can apply for a loan in as little as 10 minutes. Our knowledgeable and helpful staff are available to meet with you at your convenience. To learn more about what we can do for you, stop by one of our Milford Bank offices or visit us at milfordbank.com. The Milford Bank, always there. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back again on Nutmeg Sports, and thank you again to Finley Collins and Ryan Cornell of the Darien lacrosse team. It is our last intern's last day. Teddy Hood is with us in studio now. And Teddy, I want to throw some quick questions your way as you look back on your high school career. First of all, congratulations. You'll be attending Union College next year, pursuing your football career. There should be a lot of fun. But your favorite high school football memory, what would you go with?
Sophomore year, winning the state championship against Darien, 21-0 comeback. Needless to say, we didn't beat Darien too much in my tenure, but it was nice winning that one, obviously.
All right. Your favorite sport out of all the ones you played, is it definitely football?
It's a toss-up between football and hockey. I think football probably made it the best just because we won so much. But, hockey, if you ask any hockey player, there's no dull part of hockey. Football practice is tough. Hockey practice is a blast.
Hockey practice is a lot of fun. I'll give you that one there.
Yeah.
What you're looking forward to most now heading into college?
Just being, I think how well prepared Coach Marinelli has led us to be. I think it's going to be fun at the next level just because there will be no curveballs. We've played in this, high-class football program where they prepare us for anything. So I'm excited to see where that put me.
All right, Kevin, you get a couple questions here. Go ahead.
Favorite moment as an intern here at the HN Network? Go.
That's tough. Probably go and get dogs with Frank after work. On the house, obviously, from Frank. So
we're expensing that, Marty. Thank you.
Yeah, put it on the hand tab, man.
Teddy, man, it's been a lot of fun, dude. I want to wish you the best of luck. You've done a great job. I think you're up there as one of the all-time great interns, but we tell that to everyone, so take it with a grain of salt, I would say.
I'll take it with a grain of
Well, I'll
pepper.
put it this way. We're going to miss you on the Snapchat. I think a lot of people are going to miss you on Snapchat and the Instagram game, so you'll be missed. But you'll make a comeback, right?
Oh. This will not be my last appearance on this show. Let me just say that.
No. We're looking forward to bringing you back once you are a Dutchman, man. So best of luck up at Union. Alongside the future Dutchman and the former Colonel, I'm always a Cardinal, baby. For Nutmeg Sports, we're off till next week. We're back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. with Kate Chapluncy for your coffee break.